What is the
I didn't know what the reciprocal question.
Are you married?
Yeah.
No.
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 Okay. We can also ask, right? Yeah. That's good. That brings shows or performances to schools. High school.
Yeah, to children from between 12 and 15 years old.
And then this is, we have been traveling the whole country with this. So we go to the school, we perform. For us, it's like a very interesting because we do something completely different to our normal jobs, like here, like the weekend teaching and performing. And we don't that. This is for kids. So we are a trio of musicians and the two of us dancing. And many times after the show, you have those girls coming to her asking, "Are you there?"
Are we a couple, you guys? Because they just saw a show in which I don't know what they imagine, but for them, for Norway culture, it must be very intimate to be hugging someone so close. And it's like they kind of dream for about 40 minutes there is a show. We change clothes all the time. We go in scene, so we have different dresses, and the girls are like really. So I don't know. They imagine in their heads that we are like married, or I don't know what they imagine, but they really need to know. If
You didn't
we're
disappoint
something
him,
like
I
or not.
hope. You didn't disappoint him, I hope.
No.
We choose the music half an hour before arriving to the place.
But the things you danced.
Yeah, there are a few songs we like, but we decide them mostly on the moment. Sometimes very rare, but sometimes we decide using a couple of days before. But it's very decided. So it's very exceptional. But most of the time it's just before coming dance.
And we try to have a variety in the show. That usually the first tango is to connect among ourselves, so it's usually like a calm,
Traditional.
yeah, calm tango, not too fast, not too slow.
I've never seen you guys dance with anything I recognize.
Anything that?
Never a tango that I recognize. Oh, well,
First
something
tango
new,
yesterday.
something different, something
The
First
first
tango
was the Agostino Vargas, is one of the most traditional orchestras, and it should always be in a milonga. The Agostino Vargas is the best,
Oh, yeah.
one of the most classic tango orchestras, I guess, no?
Yeah, maybe choose a song that maybe some people know sometimes a little bit less, but
The second one was more special.
We practice every day.
Well, the rhythm that we have, for example, now we are for 3 months traveling all the time without
improvise every time?
Always improvising. Always improvising. We try to when we do a show in a milonga, we try to show what we teach basically. So we teach how to connect, how to dance together, and how to improvise. So what we do is it's not a tango show. Maybe I like to call it a tango demonstration. I don't know if that word is in
Yes,
English.
it's a good description.
Yeah.
So we try to do what we teach. And so we are always improvising, like 100%. Yes. Maybe we will repeat patterns and things, but each change of way, I am discovering what Pablo is proposing, and I am using that to play with it in a different way.
So he can even surprise you during show?
Many times. Like yesterday at the end of the milonga, I don't know if you saw that, we were kind of in a corrida, what we call like a little run, and there was a table there, and I thought, what are we gonna do now? Between them. So yes, sometimes it's like you have to really find solutions, and sometimes you find the best solution, sometimes you are like stuck, and it's normal because it's part of the improvisation. And it's okay to accept yourself dancing with the good parts of yourself and with your mistakes. It's part of the thing, part of the improvisation.
When you go to Argentina, do you dance with different partners in the London?
Yeah. Everywhere we like
Oh,
to
okay.
Sometimes I am more like dancing more than me. You know? He likes more to talk and have a play.
We know that. We know that.
So when you guys are on duty, like you're traveling and teaching, you normally do not really dance with like, and when you visit here, like you don't dance with people.
Okay, let's say it's when you're a professional dancer, or maybe when I think that anybody can experience that. No, when you have a certain level dancing, you enjoy dancing with partners that have your level, or it's possible even more. But you don't feel like dancing all the time with the guy that just started and has 2 lessons. No, you understand what I mean. Because it's like when you learn a language, for example, you don't want to be saying all the time, hello, how are you? My name is Sofia. Hello, how are you? My name is Sofia. So it's like you want to keep on creating a better dialogue, no? A more complex dialogue. So you become more demanding in the expectations that you will have are higher. But that doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy dancing with someone that dances less than you, because you will find pleasure in other challenges. For example, to be able to adapt to that person, to adapt to the hug that this person is offering you, and it's also a different kind of challenge that it can also be nice.
So sometimes, on special occasions, you guys might dance with
I
some
feel that
locals.
sometimes I have enough energy to, I don't know if it will sound good, but I have enough energy to give, and sometimes I am tired and I just need to rest, or I just need to receive, no? To receive inspiration and input from something that will inspire. Far away, it's very nice because you are not putting the person into a situation in which sometimes you accept because you don't want to be rude, no? But if you're far away and you see that someone is looking at you, you realize that they want to dance with you. If you look back, then you have eye contact and you go. If you don't want to, no one will notice. It will stay between you and that person. No? You just look at the other place and that's it. So in that sense, I like this code in tango that keeps everything very discreet, no?
Tango communities in general, like what are 1 or 2 things that you think are key to making communities successful in total, and what are 1 or 2 things that are just like disastrous? So if you like if we say, you know, we try to build Tango de Barrio, what are the one or two things that we could do that would most sustain and build the community? And then, like, what have you seen, like, if we did one or two things that would just, like, destroy it, or, you know, put it on a downhill trajectory?
Well, I don't know all the things you do or you don't do.
Right, no, I'm
It's
trying
very
to know
difficult
what
to
you're
judge,
seeing, yeah,
But,
like, yeah.
for the things I see, I think it's very important to make the community grow permanently, not something, permanently. Because we were talking a little bit yesterday, like it's normal when you have a group of people and doing an activity for pleasure, but sometimes people leave for different reasons. Not because they don't like the dance, maybe because they found a job in another town, they get married, and then they have kids and it's not possible, then because maybe they have a discussion with someone, they prefer just to go away. So there are many reasons, and I
Or
don't.
they came to find a girlfriend and a boyfriend,
Yeah.
and they just want to leave, they don't care about the dancing anymore.
Different possibilities, so we need always to understand that the community, if there is not new people, slowly it will get smaller. And of course, it's inspiring for everyone. Whenever the community is bigger, it's better because there is more people and it's more fun, and you will dance with other persons. So I think it's a thing that creates a different dynamic. When you kind of know that for years going to be the same 10 people, and I mean, okay, you like it, you go, but it's not the same thing when you feel, oh, let's see also what is new faces coming around. So building the community means making it bigger. But when I say this, it's not that it needs to be huge, but that you
Always
work,
adding it
you
to
work
I
to
have been
bring
to several
new people.
festivals, tango festival. One class like huge, like 150 people. At some festival, it was a class like 10 people. So what is a kind of optimal, nice, or doesn't matter?
No one good. Then a different thing is a regular class, another thing is a festival. Festival is a situation that is not the same as your weekly class. So the size also depends on the system of teaching, also on what do you teach. If you teach just a step, more like a salsa class, you can have 200 people maybe, I don't know. If you want to work a little bit more deep and you want to go around, maybe you need a smaller group. There's not one rule for that. Of course, when we have been in teaching in festivals with huge groups, and in a way sometimes it's frustrating because we like to work with the people. We like to go and touch them, make them feel, and if you have 100 couples, this will be impossible. But then we adapt, and then we work differently. So I don't know what is the right side. And in this room, in Canning, you have 300 people dancing at the same time dancing.
It's amazing.
150 couples dancing. At least this is even bigger than the dance floor of Canning. This all this room. And it's like this, and it's true. The energy maybe you cannot do big moves, but what you feel there, wow, it's very nice. I love when I go in and see a long full of people. I love it. I really love it. Then there is a moment people start to leave. You will have more space if you need later. But this first moment is, I like it much more than getting an empty place.
And it's all ages there.
Sorry?
All ages.
Canning, yes.
In Canning, yeah.
Canning, yes. There are anyway, there is so many milongas in Buenos Aires that you have all kinds of milongas. You have the milongas for the very traditional people sitting, the women on one side, the guys on the other side, doing very small things, no boleos allowed, no flying legs. Then you have a very relaxed and casual way of dressing, like with sport shoes and shorts. you have young people, older crowd, you have for gays and lesbians,
All
whatever.
kind of pilates.
Yeah.
All whatever you would like
Have
to
a
do.
midday
have.
milonga, after milonga, evening, night, after night.
In
Yeah.
Buenos Aires, you can dance from midday until 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning, non-stop. Not the same milonga, of course.
Right,
but
right.
You can be, if you want to dance, you can dance almost the full day. And you have classes almost the full day, so there is a lot of activity. And as we are thousands, we can have small groups, then those milongas will be small. A small milonga is 100, 200 people. This is a small milonga. A big milonga is like 500, 600, see, Canning
Yeah.
or La Viruta, the biggest
Summertime, yeah. you
places,
have big
right?
crowds.
So, and this, I like that you can find whatever you enjoy. This is
So this is where men and women sit separately?
one of,
Canning,
no, yeah, one of the days, the day of Cachirulos, we now Saturday.
Ah, sí, sí.
There is one organizer that is having in Canning that
In the
system.
same place.
When in that place, or it's on Saturdays. After the other days are more normal.
Because it's like it's one space in which each day of the week you have different organizers. So according the milonga is the reflection of the personality of the organizer mainly. So if you like the organizer, you follow that organizer, and maybe he will move to another venue, but you know that the milonga the soul of the milonga will be the same, because it's his or her ideas and new resident music, DJ, how to say?
Yeah, you have a
Like
more
the
resident
DJ want to
DJs.
change is usually the same one, and so it has like their own style.
Yeah, you know, more or less, you know how it will be, more or less.
Way to attract, develop, and retain good leads.
Good?
Good
Yeah.
leads, because good leads is what makes a
They
community.
stay.
Without good leads, there's no community.
You mean for
For us or anybody
General.
else.
I beg the
but you
difference
need
to
good
follow.
leads and you will. You will live with two persons dancing, so a good leader and a good follower means both goods.
Of course,
Yeah.
we just generally, there are many more women willing to try tango.
Yeah, I know.
And when they come here, we are very generous. The leads that we have are very generous, and they dance with every beginner follower, and they make them feel like they're dancing, and feels great and very empowering. But for the lead, if a beginner lead is dancing with a beginner follower, they don't feel so empowered.
Well, I don't know, again, what the system you are using, or all in a way will be related to a pedagogical idea of what do we teach when we teach tango? What is the thing we need the people to understand? And the most important things about the dancing itself, and how the roles will work, and how do you use the body, and blah blah blah. Just that you have certainly moments. I think for a very beginner dancer, both leader and followers, I don't know if it's too good to explain too much technique, because it's already challenging to work together and to change the way together, things we were saying in the weekend. That's already challenging for some people. So I think that it depends a little bit how do we work with them to build a good leader or a good follower.
And also, I think that what you were saying about the follower coming and dancing already, even if a follower doesn't know how to dance, they can feel they dancing with a good leader, and it's not the other way around.
Exactly.
So it's very important to not to put too much pressure on the leaders at the beginning, because they are overwhelmed with so many things they have to think of in order to make the follower dance, let's say. So One thing that I know a friend does in Edinburgh is to automatically change roles in the regular classes. So you do one thing, and then is the follower trying to lead the leader. And then you go back, and it's not because you want the follower to learn how to lead, but to put yourself on the other's place makes the thing be more relaxed. Because what I observe in the beginner classes is that immediately the followers, especially if they have been dancing with more experienced leaders, they start to be too demanding on the leader, and they say, but you're not leading right, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And if they kind of experience what it is to propose the things, they will be maybe more considered when they are back to following.
For example, that the followers in the group class, they feel they don't have like feedback or information or things like that. And although I always think we can give information or input, what is sometimes not really working is the way the follower works during the class. For example, trying, as I think we were saying during the weekend too, just to feel more, be more impressed and do what you really feel. And you don't want to anticipate, and all of those things trains the follower. And sometimes it's like we need to focus the work how it is. If you do this, I think already you will be less demanding with the leader, for example. No? And also, it's true that I really believe at the very first stage, it's more complicated to be leader than follower. At the very first stage, it's more complicated because we need to control more things. Let's say the follower is not just like this,
at
but
the beginning more passive.
yeah, or I mean, with less information, you can be more dancing and following easier, and also, as she was saying, you will dance maybe with a guy that has a little bit more experience. So the follower usually go faster at the beginning, adapting in a high level to very small details with different dancers understanding. I mean, wow, it's so much more challenging. We stay more us, let's say, when leading. The follower stays the follower, but you adapt more to another person. And then I think at this moment it's more complicated to be follower.
Back in the old days, you always hear stories about how there was no formal classes that men, young men learn from the older men until they get the green light, until they were considered mature enough to go to Malanga. But yet, in those days, how did they keep learning? Just keep dancing and they figure things out as they go, or they go to a neighborhood practica? Is that something that could be applied to? Because here nowadays, it's structured up. Okay, you take 6 weeks of classes, you're done, move on to the next level. It's more like, kind of structure, and also feel that you just nothing but money to the instructors. How can you challenge people?
You think that, for example, this community.
Well, I come from a community that's not structured like this. My community comes from different communities, so it's more like, okay, you finish this series of classes, you move on to
level 1, level 2, level 3,
but
level
yet
24.
they just don't seem to be as cohesive and keep learning. And then when you finish it and you get experience and years later, you're not feeling like you're welcome to come back and fill in for a class to get to know new people and to help them, encourage them, and also try to invigorate your interests.
I have several things to say. I like the comment you are doing. There are different things. In one way, this is a reciprocal problem. I don't think that it's just, let's say, the organizer of the school doing the commercial 1, 2, 3, level 71, because then you keep kind of having new things to learn. The student think this way too, because, and think if we, on this weekend, if we say, okay, this group needs just to feel the weight, and we keep you the whole weekend doing just one exercise, you will say, but what's going on? I'm not learning something. I need to learn a step. No, this will be, I am simplifying something, of course, no? So it's a reciprocal thing. It's not just the teacher of the school thinking on organizing this way. The student is pretty much like that. I will believe as student first, we need just to calm down, not pretend to get a new step each time you go to a class, and try to feel more what you are, your fundamentals. This builds a better dancer, not the amount of steps you are learning during the 71 levels.
We should never assume that we know. That's the main problem, is that we assume that we know the thing. We should think the opposite. Let's assume we don't know. And there will be always things to learn and to improve. That doesn't mean that you don't have to feel confident about yourself, but for many years, the dancers at the beginning, depends on each person, no? But I have the feeling that for the first 4 or 5 years of dancing, they think they know it all. And then they arrive to a point of their tango life that they realize that they don't know nothing, and that you have to start digging closer and closer to the fundamental things. But you have to go through all the moves, all the leg wraps and the goleos and the ganchos to start thinking, oh, I don't really feel my change of weight. But it's part of the process.
It's how you behave in the class, because then you make the difference. We give the class for you. If you work, you will improve. If you don't work, you won't. It's so simple. But I don't say this because now I just put all the responsibility in front, right? But it's so important. As when we are opening the moment for asking questions, or we ask you sincerely if you are understanding. Okay, we joke with this idea, we need feedback, but we need feedback from you. It's good for your own dance. You will enjoy it more, but not because you know how to do more complicated stuff, because you will enjoy your body and emotion, feeling comfortable, confident.
Yes.
It's about that.
And also not to depend so much on with whom we are dancing, no? Many times we put the responsibility on the other. We say, oh, well, with this it works because he's a good dancer, with this one it doesn't work because he makes me do this and that, and we are always putting the responsibility on the other, no? And it's a pity because we should always try to work on ourselves, and it should be the other way around, no? It should be, the question should come from us to the other person, no? What can I do to make it feel better? And if we are asking ourselves that, we will always become better, work for that at least, and then it will not depend so much on who are we dancing with, or with this one I have fun, with this one I don't. But it's more challenging to try to find where the thing doesn't work, because then there you're working to feel the thing and to be more accurate, to find the root of the problem, let's say, no? Sometimes you are there and you are so lost that you don't know where to start with, no? So it's important in the group class to try the thing, give it a try, and then by trying to feel where you get stuck. And then you have a specific question to ask the teacher. Then the teacher will be more helpful because you will be attacking the problem in the right spot.
It's been a wonderful weekend, and we're looking forward to Wednesday night as our final class.